This is Sky News, the headlines. Ready for war. Russia conducts nuclear exercises under the watchful eye of President Putin as claims and counterclaims over cross-border shelling increase tensions. As America says that Russia has already decided to invade, Ukrainian fighters prepare for the worst in the east of the country. World leaders meet in Munich. Boris Johnson among those calling for more diplomacy, but with a warning that Europe stands on the brink of war.
We hope that President Putin will think better of what I think will be an absolutely crazy, a disastrous venture in Ukraine.
This gigantic creak and then a huge bang and the whole house shook.
Also this morning, counting the cost of EUNICE. The clean-up continues after one of the UK's worst storms in decades. We visit one village in Somerset which was left entirely without power. Lifting all COVID restrictions, the legal duty to self-isolate after testing positive to end in England next week. And a first medal for Team GB in Beijing, but the men's curlers have to settle for silver, losing to Sweden in a tense final. Hi there, good morning. Boris Johnson thinks a shock would echo around the world if Russia invades Ukraine. The Prime Minister has been speaking at a security conference in Munich, where one after the other, world leaders expressed continued alarm at Moscow's actions. Vladimir Putin's been overseeing massive military drills to test his forces' nuclear capability by land, sea and by air. In Ukraine, international observers recorded more than 1,500 ceasefire violations around the eastern Donbass region. That's the highest this year. Ukraine's president, who's also in Munich, referenced the small town of Avdiivka, where he says the dangerous situation is leading to burials every single day. From there, Sky's Alex Rossi reports on the soldiers fighting for their country's future.
It is the quiet moments that are most unnerving as we move through a war zone that feels like a relic from another century. Their weapons may be modern, but the defensive network that zigzags this wasteland looks no different from the trenches that cut through the Western Front all those years ago.